Right. Tell us about this event.
Okay, so basically it's an urban gospel event, to be specific. So we've got 3 artists, all 3 are rappers from the US, New York area.
Okay.
And up to 8 supporting acts from around the UK. The likes of David B from Manchester, Possible P, who is an upcoming artist, making many waves in the UK at the moment. Guys that have been in it for a while, like Presha J, Leke, and 2 new guys that we feel as we're helping introduce them to the scene. A guy called Roper, who's from Birmingham, and another guy called Theon, who's from London.
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
I think for myself, it's like a case of it's a will that keeps on going round generation after generation, and I think that if you want to go to hymns, let's go back 100 years ago, like to Fanny Crosby when she wrote to hymns, she was actually banned from churches as well because the music was relevant for the time. Going to a bit more recent times, for the guys who were probably in the 50s and 60s who were in church or still in church now, they remember artists called Andrea Crouch, and I know that he got people weren't allowed to go to see Andrea Crouch because he was really contemporary, and it was on that time.
You've got ladies nodding.
Yeah. Hopefully not showing my age here, but I'm still 21 now. And I think that and so if you listen to Andrea Crouch in his, I got his 76 live album. And when you listen to the styles, there's not much difference between that and the Commodores and a lot of the artists at the time. And it was relevant to a generation. But now we're singing songs like it's a hymn in church, and whatsoever. So that same song has that couldn't really get across back in the day, which is relevant now. And it's going to be the same thing for hip hop and rap, because when I first started doing these events, GR Live, 7-8 years ago, it was a crazy idea to do an event with loads of rappers on it. It was like, in gospel, it's like, what are you doing? But yet over 1,000 young people came out to the event.
We've worked together through Roger was had a printing company. I came through as a young designer. Roger taught me quite a few things. I've taken it on and become better than Roger. I was teasing about that.
They say though, isn't it? The best teacher.
Of course.
Of course.
Perfect example.
Cool.
That's what you intended to do, wasn't
it?
Perfect example.
Almost.
The purpose for us, gospel, you're asking some good questions, is, like I said earlier, is to give a different message to what's out there at the moment. We've got the internet, social media, TV, radio, everything, where everything's heightened now. Nothing. No one's scared to say or do anything anymore. So you're seeing things on TV that I never saw on TV, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or whatever, and everything's on there. Daytime, it's not, the watershed. There's no such thing as watershed, more or less. You know what I mean? I've got a child, and she's 6, and certain things that she sees on the soaps at 6 o'clock, I'm like, even I can't watch them. Too tough.
I think as well, there's a holistic message as well when it comes to gospel. I think sometimes we can tunnel gospel and switch off and say, they're going to talk about this Jesus, But sometimes, you know what, we need to have hope in life, and I think that a lot of negative music, which you find these days, is all about like a negative outcome. My dad's not here, my this, my that, you know what I mean, what I'm going to do you over. I got to, it's not about that. And it's also bringing across a message of hope, and the Bible is holistic, so it deals with positive way of handling money, positive way of approaching relationships, how to opposite, if you really listen to music, it's very negative towards the opposite sex from a male perspective. And I think that and I'm sick and tired of having that. I've got 2 sons, and I don't want to treat women like how to treat them in the tracks that I'm hearing, and I'm seeing tracks young ladies are dancing up to, and I'm thinking, do you know what these lyrics are about? And it's about bringing something which is more positive, the total opposite side of the spectrum to that. So it's not just about Jesus, it's about a better way of living, understanding the message. But the main thing with gospel music for me, passionately over the years, is that the gospel that is not spoken, and I think that gospel from deep down and actually a lifestyle is a more powerful message than actually just saying it across the words. There's no point saying about glory going to heaven when your life doesn't represent that. That's what throws people off. That's why you got TVs and media set up just to catch off any artist, and they spend the whole time gossiping about artists, because if they cheat on the wife, if they do this, they're looking for, okay, you meant to live a certain moralistic lifestyle, you know. So as Christians, we portray a message that we have to live to. We're in a company which is about creativity, and it's not just about the guys on stage as well. We have a team of young people which actually put these events on as well. So it's not just about American artists, it's about young people in the local area utilising their business skills, utilising their customer care skills, utilising elements which are not.
So what do you
seen
do?
as
Do
music.
you train and develop people, or you actually, you do?
Yeah, we do. We work with young people over a period of time where we put on these projects, and it's with a team of about 20 to 30 young people to put these events on. So they'll be doing camera work, they'll be doing recording elements on a day as well. And they will literally run the sound itself at the drum. They literally put their hands up and leave us to it, because our young people that we've trained up over time in sound engineering literally run the sound themselves. So for us, it's really a case of, it's bias, you know, and it's, this event's not just by people just coming into town. These are by young people, and we need to support them, not only because it's at the drum, but at the same time it's just inspiring our young people to carry on doing this and being creative.